Benson Dunwoody, the quick-to-anger, fun-loving manager of the park. You know him, you probably love him, and he's addicted to them wangs. When he's not yelling at Mordecai and Rigby, Benson might be the most entertaining character in regular show.
What?
Don't get me wrong, his outbursts are hilarious and definitely put him on the map, but that's only one part of his entire greatness. Some of his best plot lines are about his shitty love life, his unknown yet cool past, or most importantly to this video, those damn wings. My favorite Benson moments have always been him getting drunk off a boneless meal deal and getting into some bullshit. So today I'm gonna chronicle and discuss exactly how and why this sentient gumball machine uses his favorite vice, aka Benson's hot wing addiction.
I'm just gonna say it. Maylard is a—
Oh my god, whoa.
Benson has an odd relationship with wings. As one of the prominent allegories for substances in the show, they're seen when you'd expect them. Parties, dates, someone crying on the floor, etc. But when it comes to Benson, it's to an entirely different level. Being the resident stickler of the cast, Benson uses wings to let loose in a way he usually doesn't have the opportunity to. And just like everything else in his life, he does not half-ass. When he lets loose, especially off a wing, Benson takes it to the max.
The Max, ruler of the jungle.
In the episodes where him and the park boys are out for recreational wings, Benson is always a slurry, drunken mess, touching up on everybody, getting all close in their faces, and giving barely comprehensible speeches with sauce all over his mouth. In these moments, we're able to hear what Benson truly feels about whatever, really. Rambling about what's on his mind, from Mordecai being a dodgeball messiah,
I think you're better than all of these guys here,
to a wonderful eulogy for Muscle Man.
No, let me finish. What we'll remember most about you more than anything else is— excuse me.
Benson's love for wings causing him to drop his mental walls can often be the catalyst for strengthening bonds between him and his staff. My favorite instance of this comes in the season 7 episode,
The Lunch Club.
Following a cake catastrophe, Benson and Rigby are put in timeout by Mr. Maylard until one of them writes a letter of resignation. Expectingly, neither of them wants to do it, blaming the other for their current situation.
Why can't you take anything seriously? Why are you so uptight?
That is until Rigby gets hungry. After sneaking out and back in to chow down on some wings, Benson wants to prove he's not a complete prude, so he sneaks out now to heat up those wings.
Where's the paprika? Are you paprika?
Of course, it's not just microwave and go. To Benson, wings are a delicacy. They must be respected. He treats them with an air of artistry almost.
I'm an artiste.
To the extent that he'll sneak out of the office that he'll totally get fired for if he gets seen, so Rigby won't eat them cold and flavorless.
Microwave wings, microwave wings.
I like this scene a lot. Benson having a whole ritual and song dedicated to his perfected microwave wing recipe is proof he loves them more than the average gumball machine. He loves them so much, he was basically offended that Rigby was gonna eat them like that.
You're not gonna eat those wings cold, are you?
If he or anyone around him is gonna have wings, it's gonna be the right way, the Benson way. It's like the first guy who told you to put the blunt in the microwave covered up a little bit. Like, he's an artist, okay? He's an artist.
I'm an artist, you understand that? An artist!
After a montage referencing the episode's namesake, Benson and Rigby have a wing-fluenced heart-to-heart.
Benson, what are you anxious about?
Oh.
Wow, that's deep. Really deep.
They both talk about their daddy issues and come to the same conclusion. It's time to take hold of their lives. Both of them writing the resignation letter to Maylard to live new, fulfilling lives.
Shove it, you decrepit old fart.
And just like any other epiphany people have under the influence, they're both back to work the next episode.
Alright, next episode.
Another instance of bonding comes from one episode before in the Parky Awards.
Jokers wouldn't know a good park from a hole in the park.
When Benson is upset after being overlooked for the Park Manager of the Year, the gang wants to cheer him up. Rigby has the bright idea to steal Gene's trophy.
Oh my!
Though they all object to his actions, they're not that much better than he is. So with no immediate way to return the trophy, they have a guys' night out with, you guessed it, lots of wings.
Man, guys, what a night.
That scene on the hill is exactly what I'm talking about. After a bucket of wings, Benson is pouring his heart out about how much he appreciates his staff. Even Mordecai and Rigby, he would never do that if not for the wings.
I gotta get her wings.
A night of lemon peppery goodness is not just reserved for the bros. He's more than happy to share it with a lovely lady of his choosing. In fact, both of Benson's love interests have had something to do with hot wings in one way or another. In the season 3 episode Weekend at Benson's, Mordecai and Rigby help an unconscious Benson, whom they may or may not have knocked out, impress a girl at a party he's going to.
Oh.
There they get him in a pepper eating competition with her ex, the FE.
I'm the Iron Stomach!
Upon waking up and realizing what's going on, he's gonna call it all off, but seeing Audrey chant his name in hopes of him beating the FE is the motivation he needed to drink the Mississippi Queen.
So are my two buddies, Mordecai and Rigby. Or they're fired.
Once consumed, they go on the greatest trip ever. All three slack-jawed in a different dimension as a pepper and a beret is singing about the beauty of the Mississippi Queen. Hey, wing sauce, world out here. It's clear the alcohol-like effects comes from the hot peppers in the sauce, not the hot wings as a whole. Again evident in Benson's suit when he pours one out for his fallen homeboy.
Cause it's just wing sauce.
In the season 3 episode Pam I Am, when Benson's in the dome with that bulky ass fax machine, he meets Pam, one of the research workers.
Got the old speed dial here. If you hear this baby ringing, oh!
You're done.
They immediately hit it off with some great banter, ending with Benson promising to sneak her some wings.
How can I ask her out if I don't have wings?
No, you don't understand. This is serious business. At the almighty Wing Kingdom, Benson must choose the perfect wings for Pam.
Everything has to be perfect.
Mommy, I'm scared.
He already takes this hot wing shit to the extreme. When you add his literal future wife to the equation, Benson's gonna make sure these are the best hot wings to ever grace someone's taste buds. Even if he has to go back there and cook it himself, everything's gonna be perfect.
Everything, down to the last minute details.
Back in the dome, Benson tries to sneak them in to no success.
1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
Before he shocks himself to death, he walks off in defeat where he runs into Mort and Rigbone. And finally, their stupid antics benefit Benson for once.
Listen, the sound from the guard post bounces off of the dome and back down to this exact spot.
It's science.
What's that passcode again?
The code is Langer. L-A-N-G-E-R. Got it?
Nice work.
After committing some code fraud, Benson gets in, finds Pam, and delivers the package. Get your mind out the gutter, bro. Come on. Together, they down 50 wings while on a weirdly sensual picnic date. They have a hell of a time floating in this random room covering each other in wing sauce. That is until the boss Langer saves them from imminent doom, but also forbids their relationship to preserve the professionalism in their research.
You told me that you were too busy to date.
Wait, that nigga's just salty. I gave him an excuse with everything, bro. Why do I defend people? You mad because Benson got sauce. Fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Though they got caught, Pam had a great time and they agreed to date when this whole thing is over.
Check your pocket.
A wing.
Haters aside, it was a successful mission, and like, the proof is in the pudding. They got married.
I now pronounce you Garnet.
Damn, I hope this revival doesn't fuck me over. Another dome story for you in the episode Lame Lockdown.
Lame.
When Benson is put on guard duty by Langer to prevent Mordecai and Rigby from leaving the house, he's slightly peeved at having to take orders from these people. So naturally, he hits the wing.
Nah, Benson, you're just too afraid to do anything about the dome rules.
It's only after he has a couple of them when he realizes that he has to take a stand against their orders and yells at Langer to leave him the fuck alone.
This is my park. They're my employees. You people need to back off and quit breathing down my neck.
That was the final piece needed in order to send the gang into space, which was only gained after he had a couple of wings and upped his confidence. Coincidence?
I think not.
Now, can I definitively say those wings made him a little loose, allowing him to say what he truly felt? No, but you can't prove otherwise, and there's all this evidence of him rambling what he thinks after having a hot wing or two. That's all I'm saying. Don't get it twisted now. It is not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to Benson and wings. A number of times when he's knee deep in a clucking bucket is when he's down in the dumps and that's all he wants to do. Using wings to cope with the everyday shitstorm that is his life. Whether that's burying a high-tech suit.
You made me feel alive, full of power, full of strong.
Losing his job or his many breakups, he uses wings for comfort, such as in Dumptown, USA, where we see the aftermath of his relationship with Audrey from earlier. In the season 5 episode Gold Watch, Benson is being honored for coming to work on time for 1,000 consecutive days.
Damn.
To commemorate this achievement, him and the boys go out to Wing Kingdom to live it up off Mango Habanero.
Haven't you ever been to Wing Kingdom?
In one of his classic drunken speeches, Benson claims he got this far in life by playing it safe and not taking any risk, a fact he seems proud of until he meets some other guys celebrating 1,000 of something.
1,000 test missions.
They offer to celebrate together and Benson happily accepts.
Benson likey, and I'm Benson.
Maybe a little too happily. Once he's had a copious amount of wings, very subtle imagery might I add, Benson's true feelings on his achievements come to light.
I wish I was cool like you guys. Instead, I'm being honored tomorrow for playing it safe.
He doesn't like that he's played it safe this whole time. He doesn't like that he takes no risk. Comparing himself to the test pilots, Benson feels like he's wasting away almost, causing him to get in this and almost fuck up everything for himself. Well, he did, but then he went back in time, so it's good now.
Oh yeah, it's all good, it's all good.
Other moments of him going to the wings for peace of mind include when he thought Pam had dumped him, so he started spiraling. and when Pam actually dumped him, so he started spiraling.
I get it. I was sent millions of miles into space against my will. You're back on Earth.
Are you sure you're okay?
I totally understand. I am good.
I did find one interesting outlier in his wing worship in the season 8 episode Welcome to Space. When the Park gang is thrust into space against their will, Benson is the only one that sees a problem with it.
Well, I don't volunteer.
While everyone else is excited at the possibility of new adventures, Benson is rightfully concerned about the ethics of this situation.
Again, basically kidnapped and forced to do this.
You got a point.
They were unknowingly trained for space travel and no one else seems to care. He's the only one with some sense today apparently. Here's the outlier. Even when given the promise of all-you-can-eat wings, Benson is not moved in the slightest.
Yeah, they had that back on Earth. And they were probably better too.
In any other circumstance, he's taking that easy and shutting his bald-headed ass up. But his justified feelings of being exploited by his boss outweigh his love for wings in this case. He stands firm in his belief of this being a bad thing for them and won't be swayed by a 20-piece all-flat. Instead, he was manipulated by their conveniently placed Earth simulation machine into believing his life would be ass if he went back.
Seems like a huge design flaw to have those rooms next to each other.
Doesn't hurt my point though. We should all be more like Benson. Live it up, eat a wing, party, hit that blinker. But when the time comes, like Luke with the Force, if push comes to shove, you have to be able to put it all down and stay true to yourself and your beliefs. Even if they promise unlimited wings, them shit's probably ass anyway.
You take that back.
Okay, you got me, you got me. I don't actually think he has a hot wing addiction and I exaggerated for the sake of my title and thumbnail.
No way.
He's not a complete addict. He uses them in circumstances that fit his character. He's a middle-aged disgruntled park manager with daddy issues and a whole bunch of other shit. Of course, he's got a lot on his mind when he's under the wingfluence. These episodes showed that Benson's love for hot wings is more of an appreciation, helping him indulge in whatever emotion he's feeling that day and be unapologetically himself. Whether that's getting hammered with the boys or crying over lost space love, Benson knows exactly what to turn to when he needs that extra kick. Now, should Benson be leaning on wings for this purpose? No, not entirely, and of course he should work on other ways of emotional control, but we all got our vices. I seen you hit that muha earlier. Yes, you, I saw you.
Shut your lame ass up, man.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked, please subscribe, like, comment, share, all the stuff that YouTube does so you can other people see my video. If my voice sounds a little extra nasally chuddier than usual, it's because my nose is stuffed. Pretty simple. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the last video, even though most of you didn't go watch it. So you should go watch it. If you don't, you're racist, and if you're black, you hate me, basically. Yeah, go watch that video. Go watch all my videos. Go watch all my shorts. Interact with all my content. I know you love me because I'm currently hypnotizing you. World Out to the Moon 2026. Bang!